Hey, welcome back to the Nets, your one-stop channel for unbiased views, games, analysis, scores, predictions, and transfers. Before we go anywhere, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, give me a shout out. I will really appreciate that. Um, so the final game of the round robin with the IPL ended yesterday. We have the four solid teams. Now we know what the playoff picture looks like. Uh, Getting on with the game, SRH had tons to play for, so they probably fielded their best starting 11. Mumbai, on the other hand, was took it a little bit laxed, rested their best bowlers, their primary wicket takers Bumrah and Bolt, and Hardik was also sitting out. Rohit got a nod in, so he did look out of sorts, but at least he's match fit now. So that's a statement, a massive statement for BCCI, and let's see what changes it does to the flight that is flying to Australia. But putting into bat, Mumbai did not really get the best of starts. Uh, Deacock was starting to free his shoulders when he lost his wicket, so that wasn't really going well. Surya Kumar Yadav had a rare failure, but it's all good. They had that one bad game that they needed that is out of the system now. Surprisingly, though, when everything, all the chips were down, Pollard stood up. Pollard did play that 40-45 odd knock and managed to pull the score to 150. What intrigues me so far is Mumbai has been the only team that has consistently tried to take on Rashid Khan. And yesterday, Rashid Khan went on for some runs. I think he went on at the rate of 8 per over, which is surprising because no other teams have actually wanted to go after Rashid Khan. The unsung hero for me for Hyderabad has to be Sandeep Sharma. So here is the bowler who is completely unknown. Haven't heard from him, haven't really talked much about him. But now all of a sudden, he has 100 wickets in IPL. When you look at the strike rates, he is right there with Jasprit Bumrah. And runs per over, he's right there with Jasprit Bumrah again. So it again puts a question mark. It's either one, a question mark on why has he not been picked at least for the limited overs edition, and two, why is it that you know the second point, which is the bigger one, is this just shows the kind of talent that is still sitting on the bench in Mumbai, in India, that still has not really got a chance to or a final nod to play in the international arena. Um, for RCB, Warner is peaking at the right time. We saw all these games in the past where Warner was trying to do a lot, and then in the last few games, which are a do or die game for him, Warner was just his old Warner. He wanted to win. He wanted to just throw his bat around and do it the Aussie way. And that is actually working for them. What goes unsung is Ridhiman Saha. So here we have a 36-year-old wicketkeeper who's still managing to hang on to his seat at the Test arena, has never really been considered as a consistent keeper for the limited overs edition, who still manages to have two T20 domestic T20 centuries and three international hundreds in tests. So I am guessing that Ridhiman Saha could actually, if he's flying to Australia and with all the COVID rules, I won't be surprised if Ridhiman Saha actually stays back for the tests as well. I know that we have Pant, we probably also have KL Rahul, but since Ishan Kishan is not being picked as a backup keeper, I won't be surprised if Ridhiman Saha gets an extended stay in Australia. But again, KKR had their chances. I think KKR will probably blame Mumbai for not fielding their best, strongest 11, but they are themselves to blame considering they have had so many ups and downs in the IPL to begin with. And if you cannot win your own games, I don't think they should rely on some other team helping them out. So, sad end, but an end nonetheless. And now the playoff picture again, Mumbai takes on DC. Should be a good game. That happens tomorrow. Being a MI fan, I am hoping Mumbai wins. But then again, it's cricket. The other game was the more interesting one, Zimbabwe traveling to Pakistan. They had already lost the series. Pakistan decided to make a few changes, brought in Khushdil Shah, gave him a ODI debut. And to start with, Pakistan, Zimbabwe had lost 3 wickets for I think 22 runs and then managed to put on a score of 280. What is intriguing is Sean Williams and Brendan Taylor. They have so far been not noticed that it's surprising. Brendan Taylor is a class act. He has made runs all over the world. He has been the most consistent batsman for Zimbabwe since I think the Flower brothers. And yet again, at the age of 35, 36, he is scoring centuries, scoring 50s at will. Pakistan, on the other hand, Babar, the whole team is built around Babar Azam, and Babar Azam yet again scored 100 in a chase but was not able to finish it. And I think that is what the complaint has been with him, with Pakistan, throughout Pakistan, that he does not finish games, and it's no point comparing him with Virat Kohli. But Sikandar Raza as well, yet again consistent, and everything was based around super over. They give that chance to Muzarbani, and he delivers. He delivers. He gets 2 wickets, and so in funny thing is, he has come back to Zimbabwe just because the Kolpak deal had ended, and because the Kolpak was not in, he managed to, he had no choice. He came back to Zimbabwe and started playing. Otherwise, he would have been a part of the England structure again. So that just tells you how talent has been floating around from one part of the world to the other. But with that victory, now Zimbabwe walks into the T20 series with their hopes high. I know it has been a moral victory for Zimbabwe. Nonetheless, they had, I think, a 14-game losing streak, and that has ended. Kudos to them. They never gave up yesterday, which was immense. And I think it's a moral victory for them, flying into Pakistan, playing 3 ODI series, 1 close game, 1 victory, and one which was a one-sided deserved game that Pakistan won comfortably. But I guess that's all that I have. Tons of things to watch for. The women's T20 league will also start shortly here, so that is something that I would love to cover for the first time. And with that being said, that's all that I have for this edition. So again, guys, if you like my show, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you don't like it, leave it in the comments. I will be glad to work on the content. And stay healthy, stay safe wherever you are. This is Back to the Nets. Talk to you guys shortly. Thank you.